Time to stick with this. Whatever it is you're doing, whether it's a relationship or a career or whatever, entrepreneurship, whatever, to stick with it. And I get the sense that you will have a lot of opportunities come up. And with these opportunities, it's important that you use your discernment and you are make your decisions from a very grounded place. And you should always do that, but especially at this time. This is a particular time where it's really important to do that. Now I've got this bug flying around in front of me. This is really annoying, but he's just trying to agree. I think that's what it is. So yeah, we're gonna have some opportunities come up. We wanna make sure that we are grounded when we decide to do them or not. Because I feel like you're gonna have a lot of options, and you should go with the one that your gut tells you, not necessarily your brain. I think you might have been someone who was always kind of living in fear or living in the head a lot, and you made all of your decisions from that. But really, you want to for this, you want to go with your gut, because this period for you is about reestablishing your connection with your gut and your kind of the instinctual, intuitive decision making, because you have this sort of a very important tool, which is your gut, that holds all of your internal decision making power, right? The gut is where your power is stored, your power to enact change in the world. And so we want to make sure that's really strong. And I think it might be something that you suppressed when you were younger, because you thought that would bring you into dangerous places, or maybe people shamed you from doing things that your gut told you to do, and you just didn't think that it was a good bet, right? Like, the brain is all about betting on the best, or its job is to bet on the best, the thing that will lead to survival, right? The best probability of survival. And so, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to make you happy, right? And there is this other kind of force or thing that if you follow it, which is your gut, you will have a lot more, just life will feel like it's your life, you know? I feel like you're someone who is maybe not living your life. You're living a life for someone else, to please other people, to please some invisible thing that you created in your head because maybe your parents created that or whatever, and you're like, I have to live up to this thing. I feel like you're someone with a lot of potential, and you're like, okay, I have to live up to my potential. I have to make sure I utilize this. I should make a bunch of money. And I do get this sense that you're someone who's successful, but I don't think you're going to be successful from doing the normal route that everyone goes on. I think you're going to be successful in a way that it's kind of almost going to be a box that you have to create for yourself. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like you're going to have to, you're a very unique person. And so you're going to have to create a box or create some kind of system that leads to generating money. And it uses all of these kind of unique advantages that you have, right? So everyone has their own unique advantages, but a lot of times we just like learn some random skill or do something because we think it'll make money or whatever. And like that can get you by and things can go okay. But if you're living through your kind of true, authentic self and taking full advantage of your advantages, like don't be ashamed if you grew up and you had all of these privileges or whatever. It's like, no matter what they are, how big or small, you should take advantage of the things that have been given to you because they've been given to you for a reason, right? That's the sense. And I just saw 444 when I said that. All of these things have been given to you for a reason. And it's like everyone, first of all, is their own box. It's just about, do you have the willingness and the bravery required to create that space, the space in the world for you? Because this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to literally create a space for yourself in the world that works, that no one has really done before. Maybe obviously you'll get inspired by different people, but what you're going to do is going to be a complete, It's going to be just completely your own thing. I don't know if any of this is making sense. I hope it is, but it's going to be like your own thing. And the reason why you have to develop this connection with the gut right now is because later down the line, that's how you're going to know how to make this box, how you're going to carve out this space for you to be successful in the world, right? And so first, it's like you're in training. I feel like you almost feel like that you know that, right? Like you, for a while, have been in this training mode, and it's like as if you're being prepared for something, but you can't even really imagine what it would be because like it doesn't, like you don't know, like it's not clear. It's there's a lot of like a big lack of clarity. You know you have this kind of advantage and these things, but you don't yet know, and you feel like you're being trained for something. You just don't know what for. And so it's like what I'm getting right now is like, okay, whatever that thing is that you're preparing for is going to be a big deal, and it's going to require a lot of skills and a lot of self-belief. And the way that you develop your self-belief is by listening to your gut and following your gut and speaking up when you want to say something, and not like suffocating yourself. Because I worry that maybe you are someone who would kind of suppress themselves, make themselves shrink. Even though you knew you had good ideas or whatever, you wouldn't like go out and say them because you just didn't want, you know, it's almost like a people pleaser kind of thing. I mean, we all have people pleaser traits, but I feel like you more so had that. And so now it's like, okay, we're going to expand, right? We're going to take up the space in the world that we've been given, that we deserve. And so I didn't like the word deserve, but we're going to do that. So follow your gut, listen to, like you might hear things when you're walking by random strangers or whatever, or just see like random stuff online that catches your eye. And at first you don't really know why, but I don't know where this is coming from, but you should look at those and just process them for a second. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like if you see 444 or like these different numbers, but this is the time to be like alert and on the lookout for the fact that you are being supported and guided and prepared for something really important. So keep going. We've got this. We're going to make it. We're going to figure it all out, and enjoy the beautiful days like this if you can, because it's gorgeous out. And so thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment if you liked it and want to comment, and subscribe is also really appreciated. So thank you so much. All right.